Welcome to Midnight Case Files Investigates. On June 15, 2021, a 5-year-old girl named Summer Munyuta Wells vanished from her home in rural Tennessee. And despite one of the largest search efforts in the state's history, Summer Wells has never been found. Summer Wells was 5 years old at the time she disappeared. She lived with her parents and siblings in Hawkins County, Tennessee, on a remote property surrounded by hills, trees, and rugged terrain. Summer was described as energetic, playful, and deeply loved by her family. On the day she vanished, she was wearing a gray shirt, pink shorts, and was barefoot. According to her family, Summer was last seen on the afternoon of June 15, 2021. Her mother reported that Summer had been helping plant flowers earlier that day, and later went inside the home. Moments later, Summer was gone. At approximately 6:30 p.m., a 911 call was made reporting her missing. What followed was an immediate and massive response. Law enforcement agencies, search and rescue teams, K-9 units, drones, and hundreds of volunteers scoured the area for days. The terrain was difficult, thick woods, steep hills, and limited visibility. But despite extensive searches, no sign of Summer was ever found. There were no confirmed sightings of Summer after she disappeared. No physical evidence recovered that clearly explained what happened. No trail leading away from the property. As days turned into weeks, the case grew colder. Authorities conducted multiple interviews, executed search warrants, and continued following up on tips from the public. Summer's parents cooperated with law enforcement, but inconsistencies in timelines and details led to public scrutiny and speculation. However, law enforcement has never publicly named a suspect, and no arrests have been made. Summer Wells' disappearance quickly gained national attention. Her face appeared across news outlets, social media, and missing person alerts. The case became the subject of widespread discussion and, at times, intense online speculation. But beneath the headlines remained one simple truth: a 5-year-old girl was missing. For some, Summer's disappearance raised another troubling detail. Years earlier, another member of her family had vanished. In 2009, Summer's aunt, Rosemarie Bly, disappeared in Wisconsin. Authorities have never stated that the two cases are connected, and there is no evidence linking them directly. But the loss of two family members, years apart, under unexplained circumstances, has left many asking questions. Today, Summer Wells remains missing. Her case is still active. Law enforcement continues to review tips and encourages anyone with information to come forward. But more than 3 years later, there are still no answers. What happened to Summer Wells? Did she wander away unnoticed? Or did something else occur? Until the truth is known, those questions remain. Summer was 5 years old. She deserves to be found. She deserves answers. If you have any information regarding the disappearance of Summer Wells, you are urged to contact the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. If you have thoughts on this case, feel free to share them in the comments, and consider subscribing for future stories.